Here's something I see small business owners misunderstand all the time about the law, and it shows up when they start hiring people. So, a lot of small business owners assume that calling someone a 1099 contractor makes them that contractor. And legally, it just doesn't work that way. So, whether someone is an employee or an independent contractor depends on that relationship, not the label on the form. And courts and regulators look at control from the boss or control of the work. And so they ask questions like, who controls the schedule? Who controls how the work gets done? Who provides the tools? Is the person, that contractor, economically dependent on your business? If you tell someone when to show up, how to do the job, require them work only for you, and then they use your equipment, the law is probably going to treat them as an employee, even if you gave them a 1099 at tax season. And so where businesses get into trouble is when they treat someone like an employee day to day, but try to classify them as a contractor for tax purposes because it looks better on your return. And that's when problems start to show up with the IRS, with state and labor agencies, with wage claims. And so the practical advice is very simple. Contractors should look like independent businesses. They should control how they do the work, often have their own tools, sometimes have other clients, and usually work under a written contractor agreement. Employees are a part of your operation, contractors are not. And getting that classification right matters because it affects taxes, liabilities, workers' comp, and wage laws. And so the label isn't what decides the relationship. It's the structure of that relationship that does.